Hello students, in this video we are going to study about the internal resistance of a cell. As we have studied that when the terminals of a cell are connected by a wire and electric current flows in the wire from positive terminal of a cell towards the negative terminal of the cell. That is, जब हम किसी भी सर्किट में या किसी भी सेल को वायर्स के थ्रू कनेक्ट करते हैं तो सेल के पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल से सेल के नेगेटिव टर्मिनल तक एक करंट फ्लो करता है. बट what happens inside the electrolyte of the cell that we are going to study now. We have studied that in the cell there is an electrolyte or electrolytic solution in which some chemical reaction takes place due to which EMF generated, right? So we are talking about that electrolyte only कि inside the electrolyte और उस सेल के बीच में जो electrolyte filled है उसमें positive ions flow करते हैं from lower to higher potential. From lower to higher potential means that from negative terminal of the battery to the positive terminal of the battery. Similarly, negative ions inside the electrolyte move from higher to the lower potential. Now, this is against the background of other ions, or we can say the neutral atoms. So, the electrolytes inside the cell offer some resistance to the flow of current inside it. Means if there is a cell like this and we connect it in a circuit having resistance capital R, external resistance capital R, then current inside the circuit will flow from positive terminal to negative terminal, right? That means कि electron in the circuit moves from negative terminal to positive terminal. But when we talk about inside the cell, the positive ions of electrolytic solution, inside the electrolytic solution flow from lower to higher potential, while negative ions move from higher to lower potential. That is opposite to this motion, this external motion. That's why this electrolyte offer a certain resistance to the flow of current between its electrodes. Now, this resistance offered by the electrolytic solution inside the cell is called internal resistance of the cell, or we can write it as the resistance offered by the electrolyte of a cell to the flow of current. Means जो आपका सेल है उसके अंदर जो इलेक्ट्रोलाइट है वो कितना रेजिस्टेंस ऑफर करेगा इन द फ्लो ऑफ करंट, दैट इज कॉल्ड इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ अ सेल. फ्लो ऑफ करंट between its electrodes is called internal resistance of a cell. Now we denote it by a small r. Internal resistance of a cell is denoted by small r, and it's simply like a normal resistance, so its SI unit will be ohms. To show the internal resistance of a cell, we plot cell in a circuit like this. Means this is a cell with some internal resistance of small r. So now this makes the complete cell with EMF E and internal resistance small r, and this is the external resistance or this resistance inserted in a circuit. Now this internal resistance of a cell depends on certain factors, like this is because of the electrolyte. So first factor on which this internal resistance depend is the nature of the electrolyte. for different electrolyte, the value of internal resistance will be different. Second factor on which this internal resistance depend is that the concentration of the electrolyte. Alright, means this internal resistance is directly proportional to the concentration of electrolyte. जितना ज़्यादा concentration होगा electrolyte का, उतना ज़्यादा internal resistance होगा cell का. Next factor on which this internal resistance depends is the distance between two electrodes. Internal resistance also directly proportional to the distance between two electrodes of the cell. If the distance is more, internal resistance will be more. Means अगर आपके electrodes closer हैं तो internal resistance cell का कम होगा, and if they are farther, उनके बीच में distance ज़्यादा है तो internal resistance भी ज़्यादा होगा. The next factor on which internal resistance depends is the common area of the electrodes that is immersed in the electrolyte. We know that the structure of a cell is like there is an enclosure in which electrolyte is filled and we dip the electrodes in it. So that common area of the electrodes immersed in the electrolyte, on it internal resistance depends inversely. Means internal resistance inversely depends on the common area of electrodes immersed in the electrolyte. जितना ज़्यादा कॉमन एरिया होगा इमर्स्ड, उतना कम इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस हमें मिलेगा फ्रॉम द सेल. द नेक्स्ट फैक्टर इज द टेम्परेचर. सो इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस increases with decreasing temperature of the electrolyte. What is the next point? Internal resistance decreases with increase in temperature of electrolyte or vice versa. मीन्स फॉर एन इलेक्ट्रोलाइट अगर आप टेम्परेचर को डिक्रीज करोगे तो इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस इंक्रीज होगा, वाइल अगर आप टेम्परेचर को इंक्रीज करोगे तो इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस डिक्रीज होगा. नाउ देयर इज वन मोर पॉइंट टू नोट दैट व्हेन वी प्रिपेयर अ सेल, so for a freshly prepared cell internal resistance is usually low, but its value increases as we draw more and more current from it. Means for freshly prepared cell, value of internal resistance of, or we can say small r, is low. Generally it is low, but it increases when we draw more and more current from it. This is about the internal resistance of a cell. Now the next thing that we can find is the relation between internal resistance of a cell, EMF of a cell, and the new term is terminal potential difference of a cell. But before that we have to define what is terminal potential difference. So let's talk about terminal potential difference first. We consider a circuit having resistance capital R connected to a cell of EMF epsilon and internal resistance small r, like this. What we have? We have a circuit having external resistance capital R and connected to a cell of EMF epsilon and internal resistance small r. So this is the complete cell. Now when we connect it in a circuit, the current starts flowing from positive terminal of the cell to the negative terminal of the cell. Let the current be capital I, and this is the positive and this is negative, the A terminal and B terminal of the cell. Now what is potential difference? We know that when we put a cell in a circuit, we start drawing some current from it. What we do is the circuit starts drawing some current from the cell. So the potential drop across the terminals of a cell when a current is being drawn from it is called terminal potential difference. What is it? जब आप किसी सेल को सर्किट में प्लेस करते हो और उस सर्किट की वजह से या वो जो सर्किट है वो इस सेल में से कुछ करंट ड्रॉ करना स्टार्ट कर देता है. बिकॉज ऑफ दिस ड्रॉइंग ऑफ करंट देयर exists some potential difference between the two terminals of the cell. Then this potential difference, या potential drop, we can say potential drop across the terminals of a cell because of the drawing of the current is called terminal potential difference. How can we write it? We can write it as the potential drop across the terminals of a cell. Terminals of a cell when a current is drawing from it is called its terminal potential is called its terminal potential difference, and we denote it by the letter capital V. So now we have three factors, that is internal resistance small r, EMF epsilon and terminal potential difference capital V, and we have to find the relation between these three. What we want to find? We want to find the relation between internal resistance of a cell, EMF of a cell and terminal potential difference of a cell. So for this relation, consider a cell of EMF epsilon and internal resistance small r, and connect this cell to an external resistance capital R. In some books we can find EMF represented by capital E. So it can be E or epsilon throughout the derivation, whatever you want to take. Now, by the definition of EMF, what is EMF? EMF is the work done by the cell in carrying a unit charge along the closed circuit. What is EMF? That we have studied previously. EMF क्या होता है? यूनिट चार्ज को उस सर्किट में, क्लोज सर्किट में फुल एक राउंड लगवाने में जितना वर्क डन बाय द सेल होगा, दैट इज कॉल्ड EMF. और वी कैन से दैट वर्क डन इन कैरिंग अ यूनिट चार्ज from capital A terminal to capital B terminal against external resistance capital R, plus work done in carrying a unit charge from B to capital A against internal resistance small r. Alright, so EMF क्या होगा? EMF is the work done to carry a unit charge along the closed circuit, and this work is done by the cell only, right? This is called EMF, or we can say it will be equal to work done in moving the charge from terminal A to terminal B, terminal A to terminal B against this external resistance capital R. I write it as WAB. Work done in moving the charge, unit charge from terminal A to terminal B against this resistance capital R, plus work done in moving the charge from terminal B to terminal A, like inside the cell, against the internal resistance small r. So I write it as WBA. हमारे पास दो रेजिस्टेंसेज हैं जिनके अगेंस्ट हमें यूनिट चार्ज को कैरी करना है. वन इज एक्सटर्नल रेजिस्टेंस एंड सेकेंड इज इनसाइड द सेल, दैट इज इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस. सो बोथ ऑफ दीज वर्क डन्स कैन बी considered as potential per unit charge, and we are carrying unit charge, so these will be equal to the potential. So EMF E is equal to V plus V dash, where this V will represent the work done for external circuit and V dash will represent the work done for internal resistance, against the internal resistance or inside the cell. Now by using Ohm's law, what is Ohm's law? Ohm's law says that V is equal to IR. So by using Ohm's law, we get that V is equal to IR. This is for external circuit, and V dash is equal to I small r. This is for internal circuit, because internal का जो resistance है हमारा वो small r है inside the cell, और external जो resistance है वो capital R है. Then EMF epsilon is equal to I R plus I small r, I R plus R. Hence, this total current I that we draw from the circuit is I is equal to epsilon upon R plus R. So, to determine the current in the circuit, the internal resistance small r combines in series with the external resistance R plus R. That means both external and internal resistances are connected in series to get the current in the circuit. Then I is equal to हो गया epsilon upon R plus R. Now if you want to find the terminal potential difference of the cell, that is capital V, the terminal potential difference of the cell, that is V. So this V is equal to IR, because this is because of the external resistance capital R. So value for V will be epsilon R upon R plus R, or we can also write it as V is equal to epsilon minus V dash. And V dash is equal to I small r, because this V dash is because of the internal resistance small r. Hence we can say that terminal potential difference is equal to EMF minus potential drop across the internal resistance, right? So from this equation we can also find internal resistance. From this equation we can find internal resistance. कितना हो जाएगा internal resistance? Internal resistance will be small r. By rearranging this, V is equal to epsilon minus I small r. We can write it as IR is equal to epsilon minus V, or small r is equal to epsilon minus V upon I. Now this can be the value for internal resistance, and we know that I is equal to V upon R. We can write it as, what we get is small r is equal to epsilon minus V upon I, and we know that I is equal to V upon R because of the Ohm's law. So we can write it as epsilon minus V upon V into R. This is the required value for internal resistance. So we find the relation between internal resistance small r, EMF E, and terminal potential difference capital V. Here we find the value of internal resistance. Now there are some special case. Case number 1, when the cell is on open circuit. Special case में आपका case number 1 है for ओपन सर्किट, ओपन सर्किट अगर आपके पास है तो देयर इज नो कंप्लीट लूप, एंड अगर वहां पे कंप्लीट लूप नहीं होगा तो करंट विल बी जीरो। जब करंट जीरो होता है तो उस केस में आपका जो V पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस हो जाएगा फॉर ओपन सर्किट, इट विल बी इक्वल टू द EMF. It will be equal to the EMF, or we can say the potential difference across the terminals of the cell is equal to the EMF when no current is drawn from the cell. क्योंकि हम सेल में से कोई करंट ड्रॉ नहीं कर रहे हैं, दैट्स वाई वहां पर कोई ड्रॉप नहीं होगा, जिसकी वजह से जो EMF है वही पूरा आपको पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस देगा। नाउ बट इफ यू हैव अ रियल सेल प्लेस्ड इन अ सर्किट, तो उसका हमेशा कोई ना कोई इंटरनल रेजिस्टेंस रहता है। केस सेकेंड, नाउ वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट अ सेकेंड केस। केस सेकेंड इज फॉर अ रियल सेल there is always some internal resistance. So if we placed a cell in a closed circuit, then cell is having some internal resistance, small r. Because of this internal resistance, there is some potential difference, or we can say when current is being drawn from the cell, there is some potential drop. So potential is always, this terminal potential difference is always less than the EMF. Terminal potential difference across the cell in a closed circuit is always less than its EMF, because there is some internal resistance inside the cell, due to which some drop happens inside it and we get potential difference, your terminal potential difference always less than the EMF. So this was all about the internal resistance of a cell and its terminal potential difference. We'll come with another video soon. Till then, keep studying and stay safe. Thank you.